Parliament Tower was here, again. Zane said the manuscript of return was the key to escaping. I had to get it before Scratch did.
So, hier in der Gasse soll jetzt aber noch was sein, ne? Da, direkt vor uns soll was sein. In diesem... Hier. Hier soll irgendwas sein. In diesem Mülleimer. Hä? Ich glaube, das ist schon wieder ein Anzeigebug. Okay, Anzeigebug hin oder her. Ich möchte einmal... Ach, ist das weit weg? Damit ich es nicht vergesse, würde ich gerne einmal ganz kurz zu Saga zurück und diese... wir machen erstmal noch das hier, bevor ich es vergesse. Wir machen erstmal noch hier schnell die letzten 2, 3 Sachen und dann gehen wir nochmal ganz kurz zu Saga zurück und schauen mit dem Projektor.
Or had they chosen me for some unknowable purpose? To be a demon, to sort the clues based on my interpretation, to change that which I observed. It was all a play. Shadows on the wall of the cave. An echo of the true events that happened somewhere else. Was I there to watch the shadows, or was I a shadow too? In a performance set up for someone else?
So, der Generator läuft und... Oh, guck mal. Der ist an. Das ist nicht wahr, oder? Das ist Jütjenjö. Hier unten ist Jütjenjö? Aber nur ein Ausschnitt aus Jütjenjö. The fuck? Hab ich jetzt irgendwas freigeschaltet, dadurch, dass ich das gesehen habe? Ist das was im Fernsehen? Nein, offensichtlich ist Jütjenjö nichts im Fernsehen. Wie viel fehlen noch? Ah, X fehlen noch. Okay, offensichtlich haben wir hier unten die Möglichkeit, Jütjenjö zu sehen.
Scratch was closing in, gaining control. I couldn't let him escape the dark place. I had to keep him from Alice.
Hübsch. Aufwärts, bitte.
I needed to get inside the manuscript.
Da drinne war oder ist alles, was wir eigentlich brauchen.
full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
So verwirrend. So verwirrend.
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript.
Jein. Eigentlich
The
du
memory of my
selbst.
edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice.
Guck mal, alle Echos aus Entwurf 1, alle Echos aus Entwurf 2, es fehlen drei Reklametafeln, es fehlt noch ein diverser Künstler, es fehlt, das ist alles geil. Wie sieht es beim Fernseher aus? Ja, da fehlt natürlich noch einiges. Alice Dokumentation fehlt noch, naja, da ist noch einiges, was noch offen ist.
I needed a new draft of the story. One that would get me ahead of Scratch. Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of Initiation.
Maskenball. Wieso steht hier eigentlich alles unter Wasser? Gucken, ob er jetzt was anderes erzählt.
I don't have time for this, so let's get it over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors, peeking in, reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our night springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wake.
Whatever you say.
Ja, jemand, der ihm nahesteht und wichtig ist,
You're
eindeutig.
saying the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
Eindeutig. Ist hier ein Echo drin? Erstmal, ich will mal gucken, hier unten Alice Fotos. Ich will noch einmal schnell mal hier durchlaufen und gucken, ob jetzt irgendwas neu gespawnt ist. Aber, oh. Kein Echo. Freunde.
Alan Wake. Here is the light at the end of the tunnel. Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom. Mutta go on, watch at the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Door didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom, like you have put me. Sehän olisikin.
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Yöden Yö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear, that it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos your artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
Ach, Arti. Da sind sie, die Fotos.
A bullet of light to push the darkness away.
These were Alice's photos. I recognized the style. One showed the clicker sinking into darkness. The other showed a light in the shape of a bullet. They were important, even if I didn't know what to do with them yet.
Oh, vielleicht gehe ich doch lieber da lang.
I'm drowning. No way out. There's no way out. It's deeper. This is hell. I'm in hell. I'm tired. I wish I was dead. I'm tired. I just want to sleep. Please. Let me sleep. I'm so tired. I just want to go home. I've written so much. I write. There's nothing left. It's all gone. I don't know how to write. All the words are gone. There's no more words. Where do they go? Until I get the words. too hard. The words moving. Oh, this is familiar. Oh, this is familiar. I've been here before. Have I said this before? I've read this somewhere. Where am I? Who am I? Alan Wake. Wake? That's a strange name, eh? Wake? That sounds like a character's name. I write a name up. I make that one name up. I don't want to be a character. I don't want to be the story. Just write this out of the story. Ram these words down your throat. Make you choke on these words. Oh, I know the words. Secret words. You can't take the words. I eat the words. These are my words. Stop using the words. The words. Call to the word. This isn't your story. It never was your story. The story is a monster. The story will eat you alive. The darkness is coming. The darkness inside. This is my story. You're in my story. Get out of my story. You are a character in my story. You can't stop the story. This story will go on forever. There's no escape. You will never escape. You will drown here. You're stuck in a loop. You don't have a clue. You're lost. You lost the plot. I'll show you.
Einladend. Sehr einladend, Alan. Sehr, sehr einladend. Vielen Dank für diese sehr einladenden Worte.
Something told me Zane wouldn't be happy to see me this time.
I'm in control now. The second you try anything, I will shoot you in the head. Scratch wrote return, not me. You're a fucking liar.
You'd given up. You stopped writing. You said it was too dangerous, that we didn't deserve to get out. And then he showed up. Scratch. He promised to write. To get me the hell out of here. He was magnificent. A visionary. I mean, it was art. But then, when he finished, he took return and left me behind.
It's still here, and so is he.
I know I fucked up. But you can still catch him before he gets out. Before he gets to your wife. When you get to him, don't hesitate. Kill the bastard for what he did to us. There's a murder site in my cinema where my film Nightless Night is playing.
I told you not to try anything!
Oh, mercy. Thousands have gone missing, beyond the labyrinth of me. When you're lost in your own company. And cut! Oh. Now that is drama.
Mit wem spricht er da? Mit wem spricht er da?
Questions about Zane, but I had more pressing concerns. I had to
Wir wissen,
find
wo
a
wir
movie
hin
theater
müssen.
Poets Cinema. The next murder site was there. Zane had created the film in tandem with Return to escape the dark place.
I never truly believed that was time's true nature and this place is reacting to my thoughts, or some other more fundamental reason. I don't know. That said, to the best of my calculations, subjectively, this is my day 665. Long time. I have explored.
Warum bist du schon 2 Jahre hier?
Avenue of research, exhausted every scientific method of investigation I know. All dead ends. I feel like I need something else. Something else entirely. Some mad, creative mindset to help me. I'm not a scientist, an artist. This is a place for an artist. Oh. Hey man, how you doing?
Zane!
Darling, Dr. Casper Darling, it's so good to meet you. Well, hello, darling. I'm Tom. Tom Zane. Have we met? You look familiar. Well, you sound familiar. Hold on. You work out a lot, don't you? I mean, look at you. You're swole. Well, I am active. You wouldn't happen to know a way out of here, would you? A drink? Oh, cheers. Keep it. You know what? You and I, we should join forces. Come up with a plan for escape. Art and science combined to form an unstoppable force. Yes. 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 We have to start to methodically test and eliminate various works of art within the bounds of which you could wildly
Oh. Oh. Darling und Zane arbeiten zusammen? Interesting. Zane ist 665 Tage da. Darling. 665 Tage. Aber das ist ja auch nur eine...
I could see the searchlight
willkürliche
beam in the movie
Zahl.
theater on the far side of the plaza.
Ich bin aber wirklich gespannt, ob das mit Darling einfach nur ein Easter Egg ist. Ich weiß nicht, warum ich einen anderen Namen gesagt habe. Danik? Irgendwie weiß ich nicht, was ich... Darling. Ich weiß nicht, ob das ein Easter Egg sein soll, ob das ein Foreshadowing auf Teil 3 sein soll, auf Alan Wake 3 oder halt auf Control 2. Weil... Ja, oh Gott, sind das viele. Ihr seid alle nicht echt, ne? Ihr seid alle nicht echt. Das ist sehr schön. Ich glaube nicht, dass das noch in diesem Spiel relevant wird. Mit Zane und... Okay, warte. Hier sind irgendwelche echt. Du bist ein echter. Oh, du bist auch echt. Das ist ja unangenehm. Ich glaube nicht, dass das in diesem Teil noch relevant wird. Auch nicht im Schlussentwurf. Ich glaube, das ist mehr Foreshadowing auf den nächsten Teil. Auf irgendeinen nächsten Teil, um dort die Geschichte fortzuführen, wird das jetzt entsprechend hier eingeführt. Gott, sind das viele und ich weiß nicht, welche davon echt ist. Wieso sind das so viele? Hier ist noch irgendwo Loot. Ah, guck mal. Bist du echt? Du bist auch echt. Wie viele echte hier sind. Das ist krass. Meine Güte. Zum Glück habe ich zu viele Ressourcen gesammelt. Ich habe dort hinten was vergessen und hier ist noch was. Dark Silver. Denn gerade dieses ehemals FBC, was Darling gesagt hat, gerade das ist für mich ein Punkt, der eher auf Control 2 hindeutet. Und nicht auf Alan Wake. Das ist für mich ein Zeichen, dass es nicht um dieses Spiel geht. Und er nimmt die Hilfe von Tom oder Scratch an. Wir wissen ja noch nicht, ob das wirklich Tom ist. Und er nimmt sie dankend an. Aber mal gucken, es gibt ja noch ein Video. Ein weiteres Video gibt es ja noch.
Hat dir das Video gefallen und du willst mehr sehen? Werde ein Aboninchen. Bist du schon eines? So lass doch eine Pfote nach oben da. Danke!